going to give you a tour of my home to show you how I decorate for Christmas. Come on in and we'll get started. So today I'm going to be giving you part one of my Christmas home tour. I'm going to be sharing with you my foyer, my dining room, my kitchen, and my mud room. My collection has been growing for approximately the past 25 years, so a lot of the stuff I can still remember where I got it, but there are a few pieces that I just can't remember. So I'm really looking forward to giving you a tour of my home to show you how I decorate for Christmas. So let's get started. All right, I'll go ahead and start by giving you a tour of my dining room. I always feel that my dining room table is the focal point of my dining room, so I think we'll start there. And as you can see, the beautiful centerpiece in the middle of the table, that is the centerpiece that I actually made in my one YouTube video. That's my DIY Christmas floral arrangement, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I think it's absolutely beautiful. All of the red and green and gold and pine, the flocked pine. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I also have some poinsettia candle goblets. And I have a table runner. I actually found the table runner at Goodwill, and it is a red and green velvet, and it has a tassel. I absolutely loved it whenever I saw it, and I thought it would be absolutely perfect for the colors that I use at Christmas. And this, I believe, is false craft. I can't exactly remember where I got it. It's an older piece that I have. And my glasses, actually, I don't know if you can see, but they have a gold trim, and they have some holly berry and ribbon. And these are actually the napkin rings that I made in my one YouTube video. It was the DIY Christmas napkin ring video. And underneath the napkins, I have a little red truck salad plate. I actually got these at the Dollar General, so I'm so cute. They're so cute. They were only $1 a piece. And I have my red plates, and then underneath that I have my checkered charger plate, and underneath that I have the red velvet placemats to go with my table runner, and they also came from the Goodwill. That was a great find. And I also have my red truck picture. I absolutely love this. I got this a few years ago at the Christmas tree shop. And on my stands, I have the white pillar candle holders that I bought at Hobby Lobby this year, and I have these cute little candle rings and kind of like a mercury glass candle holder inside them. And those actually came from the Christmas tree shop a few years ago. And then on my dry sink, I have some poinsettias, and I have some flocked bush. This actually is the bush that I bought at Hobby Lobby this year. That was in my video. And these candle holders actually came from Yankee Candle a few years ago. They have these holly berries on them, and I think they just tie in beautifully to the way that I have everything decorated for Christmas. And this rocking horse, he actually plays music, and that actually came from Boz Cobb's. And I believe these were actually pieces from Boz Cobb's also. It also has my little candy cane holder. Also has the holly berries. And I have some fake snow. I love decorating with fake snow at Christmas. I just think it adds a little bit of extra touch to everything. And this little dish that that I have the peppermint candy in. Actually, I found it at Goodwill and it was perfect. I couldn't pass it up. It has the holly berries and the gold trim. I thought it was a beautiful piece to add in. And my little basket that lights up, he has a snowman inside right in the middle. And he has this pretty little gold eucalyptus and all this greenery. That actually came from a craft show probably about 10 years ago. And I still use him every year. I just think he blends in perfectly with my decor for Christmas. And then on top of my curio, I have a basket. It's gold and it has a liner that has candy canes and ribbons. That actually came from my aunt. And I think it ties in beautifully with all the gold and red. And then this cute little elves on a ladder. My husband, this is very old. My husband actually got it for me a few years ago for Christmas from eBay, and I just think it is so precious. The little elves are holding these little lanterns. This one doesn't light up. I have a few strands that actually light up. One of them unfortunately doesn't work anymore, but I think I still have two that do light up, and they mean so much to me. Growing up, my mom had them, and I just loved them, and fortunately for me, my husband was able to find me a couple of sets of them. And these swags that I have over top of my plate racks, they actually came from Goodwill. I was lucky and found two of them exactly the same, and I was wondering where are they going to look cute in my Christmas decorations, and I thought this is just a perfect place. I love the tassels that are hanging from them. I think they're so beautiful. And then I have this cute little Poinsettia Topiary, and it has a gold base, and I actually found that at Goodwill. I love Goodwill. I am a Goodwill shopaholic. And also this plant stand that I use all the time in my decorating. It actually also came from Goodwill. And it has gold detailing, and I think it is just beautiful. And I also have my bubble lights. I have to have my bubble lights. Growing up, my mom had the bubble lights in the window, and I still love the bubble lights. And this is my foyer, where you first come into our home. And this is a white tree that I have, and I have it decorated with red and gold. And that's my finial up there, and I think it is so beautiful. That actually came from Home Goods last year after Christmas. You can see all the beautiful ornaments that I have in the tree. A lot of these came from Walmart, Kmart, just different places over the years. But I think it turned out beautifully. And these little characters are very old. My mom actually gave me these a few years ago. That's my Mrs. Claus, and she's holding a light, and she's moving it back and forth, and I think she is so precious. here she's standing beside Santa, who is sleeping. I think I have him turned down, but he's usually snoring softly. I don't know if you can see, but his tummy is rising and falling as he's breathing. And here is his Christmas countdown calendar on his bed, and his little boots. And this beautiful tree skirt I actually also found from Goodwill. It has the burgundy velvet, and then it has gold and this really pretty gold trim. And I thought it was so beautiful and would just match perfectly. And on my foyer table, I have a really pretty candle swag. This actually was a find from Goodwill also. I think it is so pretty. It's silver and has the pine cones. And the gold runner actually came from the Christmas tree shop. I think that was last year I purchased that. And I have my poinsettia wreath hanging in the middle of my mirror. And I have my candles. And then I have 2 red poinsettias. I love poinsettias. So I have just 2 poinsettias sitting there beside it on the floor, and I think it ties in so well with the wreath that's hanging on the mirror. And then I also have another plate rack over here, and that's where my second swag is that I bought from Goodwill. And I just think it's just so beautiful. They were both exactly the same. They're both identical. I just think they're so pretty. And these beautiful plates actually also came from Goodwill. I think I bought a set of 16, and they were German plates, and I just fell in love with them. They have the gold. So pretty. And then I also have my garland hanging. I added the lights, didn't come pre-lit. I added the lights. And I have a mistletoe ball hanging right in the center. And this is our staircase that heads up to the loft. I'm not going to give you a tour of the living room today. That will be in our next video. And I have poinsettias the whole way up the stairs. And this is my little snowman family. The larger snowmans actually came from the Christmas tree shop a few years ago. And the little baby, I think I got that at a consignment shop a few years ago. They're so cute. And the Christmas countdown calendar, that actually came from the Christmas tree shop. And in the corner there is where I tucked my one little set of the elves, the little busy pixies that no longer work. I couldn't really figure out where to put them because they didn't work, and I thought, you know, that's a really cute little place to put them. And back here, it's going to be kind of hard to show you, but I have a, if I open this door, this snowman picture says Frosty Friends. My friend actually got this for me a few years ago. And the below it I have an arrangement that I made. It was a gold pot for on a wall, and I just filled it with some pine and some red glittery poinsettias and some gold poinsettias, and these cute little picks have ornaments and little bells on them. I think it's so cute. And this is a fiber optic tree that I have. And as you can see, that's my set of busy pixies that still works. I was trying to make it look like they were climbing up the ladder to put the star on the top of the tree. I think they're just so sweet. Each little pixie has two little lights in their hands that they're carrying. And this is my little snowman family, and it lights up. I don't know if you can see it really, but they're really cute. And I have my fake snow on top of my boxes. And the Santa Claus picture also came from the Christmas tree shop a few years ago. And then beside it on the shelf, I have another little pillar candle holder with another one of those candle rings and a little glass votive inside. And over here I have my church picture. It's like it has a church and a little town. The little things that are hanging, I decided I just left those up. Those are from my regular decor, but I thought with the gold, I thought it kind of matched in there nice. I think it's so pretty. And I'm not really sure where I bought that. And I have my lamp. And here I have Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus on the donkey. And I just think that is so beautiful. I've had this piece for quite a while. And here is the basket that I told you in my Halloween video that I always let out. I just change it from season to season. And what I did was just added some flocked pine garland with pine cones and then just added the lights. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. I think it's so pretty. And this is my kitchen. So I'll start here and show you everything. This little snowman runner actually came from Goodwill, and the candle holders and glasses also came from Goodwill. I think they're so pretty. They have, I don't know if you can see it, they have this really pretty lacy pattern and this cute little whimsical Santa bowl. My husband actually bought this for me a few years ago on eBay. I just fell in love with it and I thought it was just the cutest thing. And he actually also bought me a couple other pieces that match it. And this is my ceramic tree. This is actually an old vintage one. This was actually my husband's grandmother's, and it is very old. I actually have two of them that belonged to her, and this is the biggest one that I have. also have the cookie jar. This is the other piece that my husband bought me that actually also came from eBay. And I think he's so cute. And I have my red truck. Love the red truck. And on the shelf, I have this cute little snowman. I believe I actually got him from the Christmas tree shop. And he has a lot of fake snow underneath him that he's standing on. And the trees actually came from Hobby Lobby. They were in my Hobby Lobby video. And this is my Christmas village. I used to always put it behind my sofa table, on my sofa table, and I was just kind of getting tired of it there, just wanted it somewhere different, and I thought up on top of my cupboards would be a really great place for it. So that's actually where I put it this year, and I'm really glad I did. I think it looks really cute up there. And then I have a wreath. This wreath actually came from Michael's. I got the wreath last year after Christmas. It was on clearance and I got it for $3. And it's an absolutely beautiful wreath. And I have more bubble lights on top of my stove. And I have a red towel and I have my little red truck towel. And up on top of this cupboard, I have two snowmen. They're pieces that I've had for a long time, and there's also a tree between them. And this is my cocoa and coffee bar. The little sign says, "Baby, it's cold outside, warm up here." That actually came from the Christmas tree shop this year. The snowman actually came from the Christmas tree shop last year. And then I have my mini marshmallows that came from Hobby Lobby this year, and the cocoa canister that came from Hobby Lobby this year. And I have a little snowman, and he has little peppermints in there. And then I have this cute little truck canister, and it actually came from the Family Dollar this year. I actually have my coffee pods in there. And then this cute little stand, this little cake stand that I have my coffee flavorings and dry creamer in this little container here. Both of those pieces actually both came from Goodwill. And I have a cute little snowman light. And I have more bubble lights. And then I just love these curtains. I don't know if you can see them, but they actually have the manger scene. And I think they're so beautiful. They're gold with lace, and then they have these beautiful like prism pendants hanging from them. And I think they're so beautiful. And I have another village up here on top of this cupboard. And I have another set of my busy pixies that light up, hanging right here. They're so cute. And in this corner, I have my red truck serving tray, and I just kind of decorated this corner with some garland and some ribbon and some lights and some ornaments, and I just think it looks so pretty. I'm happy with how that turned out. This is my favorite piece that my husband bought me. It's the Whimsical Santa, and he is a serving tray for cookies, and I think he is so cute. He's got the little tray in his hand that he's holding up, and then around his waist there is the platter, and I just love him. I think he is so fun. He is so cute, and that also came from eBay. And then in this corner I have my candle holders that I have out all through the year. They are harps, and they have these beautiful glass pendants, and they have the glass cups, and I have a red poinsettia on the stand. And here I have the mason jar candle holders, the little lanterns that I made in my one video. And I'm really happy with how they turned out. I think they turned out so cute. And above them I have the little stack of books, The Nutcracker, A Christmas Carol, and The Night Before Christmas. And I also have ornaments hanging from my chandelier just to glam it up a little bit more. My dining room table, my husband actually made me last year for a Christmas gift, and I absolutely love it. It is absolutely beautiful. He did such an amazing job. And the chairs we actually purchased from Amazon, and I think they match perfectly. And this is my mudroom. This is the entrance that we normally always use when we come into our house. And I have a little bench sitting here, and on the bench I have my 2 snowman pillows. And I have my flocked pencil tree. I just bought this at Walmart this year, and I think I paid $50 for it. And I'm so pleased with how it turned out. It's a beautiful tree, and it fits perfectly in this area. I'll give you a little close-up. I have a silver bow. A lot of these ornaments actually, I believe, came from Kmart. Cute little bluebird. There is a lot of flocking on this tree, and I think it's just so beautiful. And I have the blue garland tucked in there. There's another bluebird. And the tree skirt, I believe, also came from Kmart. I have a snowman. He's an older piece that I have also. And over here on the stand, I have a bowl full of bulbs, just gold bulbs, gold ornaments. And I have these cute little trees. They have berries and some pine, and it almost reminds me of a eucalyptus. And this table runner also came from the Christmas tree shop last year. And then I have another larger tree down here, and it came from the Christmas tree shop last year. And it has cinnamon sticks and pine cones and berries. And then beside my picture on my shelves, I just kind of put a couple little picks up there around my candle holders, and I thought that tied in really well. And then I have my poinsettia swag above my door. I really hope you enjoyed watching part 1 of my Christmas home tour. If you like this video, please give me a great big thumbs up. Please share this video with all of your friends, family, co-workers, anybody that you think might be interested in watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I hope to have my next video out in the next few days, maybe possibly next week. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing holiday. Bye!